Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are diving into some juicy tech. That's right. We're going to get ourselves an auto fisher set up. That's at least the goal. So I hope you guys are ready. So today I've been kind of doing my daily tasks, going to my villagers, messing around with those, getting things done, doing some auto farming over here. I also decided to go ahead and set up an auto fill section over here. So if we go ahead and take some bone meal, which I've actually been gathering quite a bit from our auto mob farm, go ahead and get all that. Just throw that in there. Not the angel ring. We'll throw this in here. Yeah, it's actually been working out really well. Now, I did want to talk about a couple of things. So this pack is going to have some weird changes happen to it. It is currently in the stages of upgrading to Minecraft version 1.16.2, which means a lot of mods need to be updated in order to do that. Well, let's just say it's a bit of a sticky situation for me. I'm debating on whether or not I should update, as overall the intention of the pack has changed. It does seem like the pack, I don't know, has just kind of changed itself, its direction. So things like the angel ring, for example, which I know, the recipes have been changed. So recipes have been completely changed for some items, and I guess to sort of balance in a particular way. I don't know exactly the full details of that, but overall, I mean, the pack is going to, I guess, be a smoother, less easy to get flight stuff kind of progression. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the pack dev, but I have been talking to the pack dev. But stuff like that is going to change, and well, I just don't know if I'm going to upgrade to it. And for one thing, I need to know that it's not going to break this world, because I just spent all this time on this. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this, but I do know that when I do decide to end this Let's Play and start a new one, that it's not going to be in version 1.16 for now, as from what I'm seeing in the development stages, at least even with Fabric, which is usually ahead of Forge, that there's still a long ways to go. But it was nice to test it out, and you guys have been really seeming to enjoy these videos, which I've been loving getting out. So with that in mind, we're probably gonna be moving to a 1.12 pack for our next Let's Play, but it should be a good one. It should be a good one. I already have it in mind. If you've checked my community page, you might also be excited to see what it is, but you'll have to go to my community page here on YouTube. If you want to find it, you literally just go to my channel on YouTube. Unfortunately, if you're on the iPad or iPod and you're using the YouTube app, you will not be able to find that on my channel, so you'll have to go to the actual web page. But if you're on Android, you should be good. But you can go to my channel and you'll see a tab that's called Community, and in that Community tab, you are going to find a whole bunch of stuff where I post a lot of information, where I'm able to put photos, I'm able to do polls, I'm able to do all kinds of cool stuff to interact with you guys. And that's where I posted all that information. So I recommend going and check it out. But until then, today, we are going to get our build on right from the start, because I want to industrialize. I want to get into bigger and better things. I want to try out some of these tech mods that are in here. And, well, I think we're going to industrial revolutionize. That's one thing. So let's go ahead and build a castle to support all that. And, well, you know how it goes. Let's roll the time lapse. man, does it look good setting right there. Wow, it fits in really well with this wall. Like, I have to say, that fits in really good. But I hope you guys appreciate the time lapses. I do put a lot of time into them. I do know that they are sort of like a transitional thing, and you know, it's really nice that I can do it in this pack. I don't always do it, and I can't always do it because it does require a particular mod that unfortunately now is only supported on Fabric. So that is that is a big thing that I have to consider in videos, because it's no longer supported on Forge, at least for the newer versions. I think there's still older versions in 1.12, but you got to make sure that as far as mods go, that it is supported over there. But anyways, take a look at this. This is magnificent. We are going to be establishing ourselves in here. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we can do. I have little storage or little side rooms in each area over here that we can hopefully incorporate power, get power set up maybe in one room, automation and mechanics set up in another room. Might even be able to set one of these rooms up to do auto fishing, which might be a little weird to have, but I mean, it is a castle. We can really do whatever we want with it, right? Because we're the king of it, and kings can do whatever they want. Right, that never led to anything horrible. So there's a couple of tech mods in this mod pack that are really neat. We have one that really seems like a thermal mod kind of redo. I don't know, like a thermal type mod. If you're not familiar with thermal foundation, thermal dynamics, those mods, they're a piping mod. They're like a whole bunch of mods turned into one really nice industrial automation type tech mod. But in this one, we have our cables of different variants. We also have different furnaces. So we have an electric furnace, a pulverizer, there's a compressor, there's an infuser for infusing power into things. That would be really reminiscent of thermal. But this is all from the Industrial Revolution mod, which is a mod for Fabric, which is really nice. There's a recycler. I don't know what the recycler does. We might have to figure that out. A chopper, which is a tree farm. A rancher, which is going to be, I assume, a sheep and hopefully a cow farm. It'd be nice if it does cows. And there's a miner that will auto mine the chunks. And it says right here, you see a chunk scanner, and you'll need a chunk scanner before you can do that. And there's a basic mob farm, which there's different tiers of this as well. Or not a mob farm, fishing farm. And the fishing farm is really what I'm really interested in. I hope it like does other stuff. I hope it can fish out a bunch of different things. So I'm kind of excited to see what this does. And there's a modular workbench. It's going to kind of get into that hopefully, because there's actually a modular armor suit that you can wear. And there's the charge pad for it. And there's the machine block that almost all of these things are made out of. Now, how are we going to get this? Well, you see right here, it requires iron plates. And to get started, iron plates are not going to be the easiest thing to come by, right? Because, well, iron plates are exactly what you might think they are. They are going to require 2 iron, which we have tons of iron. But later on, we can make ourselves a compressor, and the compressor then will allow us to make plates, as you can see. But also, I need to figure out how exactly we're going to go about getting power, because that is going to be another issue, because all of these machines do require it. So as far as power goes, pretty simple. We have a few different things. We have, of course, a storage container, which is going to be a Lazuli flex container. We have a heat generator, which I'm assuming is going to be something that consumes lava or sets near lava. A biomass generator, which will accept some kind of biomass, whatever that may be, maybe rotten flesh for all I know. A solar generator, which I think is a little later tier, and it does actually give a lot of power from what it looks like. Generates 16 RF per tick, and there is an upgraded one. And then the coal generator, which is probably what we're going to go with because it is the most simplest and basic, and it does seem like that's the starter one that we're going to get started with. And as you can hear, my bell is ringing, which means I should probably sleep before a creeper walks in on me and just decides to just blow me up. So the good thing is I have actually mined up a lot of this nickelite. It is just all over the underground level around Y level 11. Same level as diamond. It is all over the place. So you will have no problem getting your hands on this. Now iron, it's not easy to find the recipe, but in here you can actually take iron and I believe do it like this. At least I thought iron had a compressed recipe where you can make iron bars. I'll just have to look through here, I guess. And I'm pretty sure iron plates. I thought there was a regular crafting recipe. I could be wrong. But I'm gonna have to find it. So I really feel like this was a bit of an oversight on maybe my part, or maybe the pack recipe part. I don't know. But these rose gold plates and the sterling silver and all of these have like the crafting recipe for plates. Iron, however, does not, and gold does not. Netherite doesn't as well, even though these all do exist. So I feel like that's probably an issue, but the only way it does seem for us to be able to even get into this mod, which honestly, once we get into the mod that is going to let us make the things for this mod, which I was really excited to get into this mod today, is going to be Tech Reborn. And to make plates from Tech Reborn requires a compressor, which is not a hard machine to make by any means. We also need to go ahead and make some power for it. But we might as well move through the progression of Tech Reborn. I am going to move through the progression, though, of the new mod that I know, because Tech Reborn I do know. But we do have to get into Tech Reborn then. So for that case, and I don't know if these share the same power. I don't know if this shares the same sort of power thing that usually Forge has. Like Forge Energy is the base mod. I don't know if it's the same here. So I need to make a compressor, of course, and because we're getting into Tech Reborn, I also need a power source that's going to be from Tech Reborn that can power this. And all we're trying to do right now is make the industrial version. We're just trying to make an industrial generator, and we have to go through Tech Reborn, which seems kind of backwards, as I don't know. Tech Reborn seems like a more powerful tech mod in my opinion. So all of those trees that we got our rubber leaves off of and potentially tore down all near our base, well, we need them now. Not all of the trees, by the way, did I tear down, so there are still some, but we need to take these tree taps to get sap off of them. Like for example, here's one, and yeah, to get into Tech Reborn you're gonna need to do this, and it's usually best to have maybe a good quantity of these saplings to have planted so you can just quickly farm these. Now I don't know if these regenerate like some of the old school mods would do, if that would allow that, but I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna collect a bit of sap. You can see there's a whole bunch of sap out here in these fields, and these trees are really easy to find. They have pointy points on the top, very pointy, very pointy point tops. You get it, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, they're gonna give you all the sap you need, and we got to take the sap to make rubber, because that's how we're gonna make cables and all the crazy technical stuff that we need in order to progress further into all of these tech mods, really, because it seems like the foundation is going to be this one, even though I do feel like the Tech Reborn mod is everything. I mean, it does have everything. It's got quite a plethora of fantastic utilities that we could be using at this point. Like, how about an auto crafter, for example? It's in Tech Reborn. So, yeah, it will be worth getting into it. Man, I absolutely love this furnace. Like, this just beats everything. Like, it's even it doubles anything we put in here. Like, it's 100% chance now. It doubles. Just every time. Two, like, yep. And it's just a furnace. So all of that sap that I just gathered up, yeah, we have tons of it now. And man, what a perfect furnace right here. I love this mod. And you know how I said it doubles everything? Well, maybe not well, actually it is. It did double that. Wow, it's even doubling our iron output, because that makes total sense. So voila, we have a generator. And the only thing that really was weird is this one, but that's just because I had to make some insulated cable, which is actually the way we're going to be transferring power. This one right here, I think we have tons of these circuits. Yeah, we found these circuits in a lot of loot like chests. So actually a lot of the circuits from Tech Reborn we've actually found in loot chests. So let's go ahead and set this up. And I'm going to use the cable just to see what it kind of looks like. And so we'll place the generator right here, and this is going to power the compressor. And then we'll have the cable here. And I guess we just give it coal, right? So I have a little bit of coal here. Throw that in there, and That's the compressor. What am I doing? Yeah, I can mod. Yeah, me smart. So as you can see, wow, that instantly charged that up. That is ready to go, and we can take our iron now, and we can see how slow this process is going to be. Yep, almost there. Yep, almost. And yep, nope. Yep. Well, oh, there we go. All right. So it does take a little bit of time, like probably close to 30 plus seconds, it seems like, for each one. But there are upgrades, and we could probably put some upgrades in, since it does seem like we are gaining. Are we gaining, or are we staying the same? I can't really tell. Looks about the same, actually. So if we had another generator, we could probably boost this, but we only need a few plates before we can actually get into the mod that I'm looking forward to getting into, and maybe we'll see if the power can work for both. So a little bit of BAM. I might actually make 2 of those. And we pretty much have a coal generator. I mean, there's maybe this, which that's gold. Iron plate, gold. Oh well, we'll go with it. And I think the last bit, like machine block. Yeah, there we go. And I think that's a coal generator. Yep, that's a coal generator right there. Now, how is this coal generator going to work? Does it work similarly to this? Will it charge this? Like if I break this cable? Like also, I wonder, do these machines explode like the old school mod used to do? I don't know. Yes, this does charge. Okay. Ooh, this has a temperature reading. Ah, read the guidebook. Okay. Whoa, the energy's filling up a lot quicker here. Oh, that's a little bit faster than that one. But we also have a temperature gauge over here, not heated up. So once it fully heats a certain temperature, then will it perform better, or will it explode? I'm really afraid, by the way, of exploding machinery. It's not fun, all right? It's not fun. There's no other thing to describe it as. It's jump scary and also expensive. But anyways, so yeah, that's generating quite a bit of power actually at this point. I wish I could see exactly how much, but I mean, it's enough to do this, and I wonder if it's enough to upgrade this to make it even faster, because that's where it would be at. Like, I think it's going to cost us a bit though, because the tech Reborn, like the upgrades, I mean, they get expensive for power. That's for sure. Which I'm pretty sure is a overclock upgrade. Yeah. And it just requires water cells? Okay, so just regular water and tin. And we could actually make some okay, so 25% speed upgrade, but increases the energy cost by 75%. Whew. That is a bullet to bite. That is for sure. I love the advancement. Today, Junior. So good. All right, we put that in there. Is this going to be enough? The temperature's going up. Does that make it more efficient? I don't know. Energy is being used a bit more. Really not for that much more speed. So I'm pulling that out. I'm taking it out. It's not worth it right now. So there's one thing that I really want to make, and you might be able to see it over here. That's the basic fishing farm. I really want to see what this thing does, because it's one farm that is going to be really hard to get, and we just don't have it yet. So I do need an infuser to do this. The reason being is I need this nickelite. So this requires iron and the nickelite dust. So just a bunch of iron, very simple. Nickelite, right? I hope I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure it's nickelite. And we're going to throw that together, connect it over here into our system. Since these power systems do work, this and this should connect, and we have a pipe here, and we should just be able to put them together, right? Yeah, it is. There we go. It's going to take a little bit of time to infuse, but while we're waiting, I guess I can go ahead and sleep because, well, as you can see, the bells are ringing. Well, there we go, the fishing farm, and I really want to put this to good use. So I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to go about doing that. Right here, I have the Industrial Revolution Guidebook. And I really like it when mods do this. When mod devs put together a mod and then make documentation for it in-game. I cannot stress enough how amazing that is. Thank you. Thank you, because it makes my life way easier, and it makes people's life easier, so they don't have to go to an external wiki and then go vice versa. And then also, because I know what this book is using, we can also thank a wonderful mod dev, and that is Vasky, for giving mod developers a platform for which they can make their guidebooks. So that's I think it's called Pecholi is what it is, which allows this to be the way it is. And that's fantastic. I really do like that. Now, however, I'm looking through here and I need to figure out where the fissure is located in here. And this is the index. And I don't see anything about the fishing auto fisher, even though it should be under like basic machines, right? But I'm not seeing it. So we might have to do some experimenting and figure this out on our own. And it might not even be a fully implemented block. As I was looking in the upgrades for it, there are multiple tiers, are not craftable. So we'll just have to kind of experiment with it and see what it's going to take to even run this thing. I do see that the energy cost is 8 RF per tick, which is not much. So we could easily power it off of a very simple coal generator right here. You can see the thing says not even heated up yet. That's impressive. So I did a little bit of digging to see if I can find out more information on this. Now, I do know the next 2 tiers are functional, but they don't have a crafting recipe. So we might find a way of getting around that, as I don't really see a update available yet. But, however, I mean, we can take this and we can use it for right now. Now, these other 2, the improved and that one, I might go ahead and spawn them in. We'll see, because these are the 2 that I really want, as this one only gives you fish. So the fact that I can't make these is kind of unfortunate, but I would love to. But it does say the only thing you need is it to be connected to water or next to water. I don't know if that needs to be any particular way, but we can just grab a bucket in that case and literally just take the bucket over here and bam, grab ourselves some water. Even we could probably put it just right here, now that I think about it. But then, yeah, that probably would leave us a little weird thing getting it over here, but we'll figure it out. Actually, let's go ahead and try and place it here. I don't think there's anything that would get in our way. Let's go ahead and grab just any block. Just block the water off for right now so we can get this chain off of here. There we go. And that should work. We'll place this right here. Now, I do know once you place it, you're going to have to break it to get it back. So don't break it. That would be a thing. And it's also going to require a fishing rod. Now, I don't think it matters if the fishing rod's enchanted or not, as you're still just going to get fish regardless. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Now, this did seem like it held its heat. All right, you can stop. You can stop. It seems like it's always nighttime when I start recording. All right, right here, we're going to throw the coal generator right on here. Of course, that's going to just completely suck up all the energy. And this is already, well, it's already fishing without a fishing rod, apparently. But that's all it needs. It just needs to be connected to water. That's pretty simple. So fishing rod. Let's just go ahead and make one just to satisfy its need for a fishing rod. Let's go ahead and give it to it. And there it goes. So it starts to use it. It did seem like it used it even without the fishing rod, but it did consume a bit more power, I think. But yeah, it's going to collect fish, and that's a good thing, because fish, for one, getting puffer fish is really useful, because these have a lot of uses for several different things, and getting them is normally not that fun. So today we got a lot done. I'm super excited. I wanted to say a huge shout out again to one of my Patreons, and how about it go right here? That's perfect. And we'll say thanks to one of our newest Patreons. And thank you so much for the tremendous support. I really do appreciate it. I hate how it copies in here. But anyways, I'm Mr. J. Thank you so much for your tremendous support and going above and beyond. I really do appreciate that. And there we go. We'll get this on here. And also, I do a daily post, by the way. Every time I post a sign here, over on Patreon, I do like to take a picture of the actual sign itself, and I like to share that with a nice little post about what I did today over there on Patreon. So if you guys are a Patreon and you didn't know I was already doing that, you should check it out. It's pretty cool. It's almost like a daily journal that I'm sharing with you guys. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, of course, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. By the way, big plans coming up. So stay tuned. Be sure to check out the Discord. We got a lot of information over there on the Discord. And also check out my Twitch live streams over at twitch.tv/ChosenArchitect, where I do live stream on Mondays. So if you're watching this, I'm sure I'm probably live streaming. Either I have live streamed or about to live stream, or the live stream is available for you to watch on demand. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.